everybody, welcome to another episode of, excuse me, We Live Here, We Love Here, We Work Here, sold by Sonnie, buy with confidence, sell with success. Here I'm today with Nate from Hancock Chimney Services, and this time of year, sweater weather, fires are coming, people are starting to use their fireplaces they haven't used all summer. Tell me, Nate, what are some of the things that people with fireplaces in their home need to know to stay safe, and what do they need to do to make sure their fireplace is safe for the upcoming fall and winter season?
Well, we always recommend an inspection with a CSIA certified chimney sweep. If you've never used a fireplace, that's definitely the starting point. If it's a fireplace that maybe you've used throughout the years, but you've never had it inspected, try to base it off of your usage. If you're using it more than a couple times a week, you really should be having it serviced annually. We want to get that soot out of there to prevent chimney fires, because that's how home fires happen. So getting it cleaned and inspected with a video scan through the flue is the most critical thing you can do at the beginning of the season, and the safest way to go about using it.
Awesome. I know that myself, being a fire lover and a fireplace lover, I've personally used Hancock for many, many years, and so that's when you're getting started. What about throughout the year, or throughout the season? I know a lot of people use a little Creole or logs,
Soot sweeper logs.
Soot sweeper
Yes.
logs and things. How can someone make sure that they're maintaining safe and healthy fires throughout the winter season?
Dry season wood is going to be the key there. Making sure that you have wood that is either well covered as it's stored throughout the summer and the spring and winter, of course, but using a good hardwood that's dry in season is really going to make everything down the road nice and smooth for you as far as maintenance goes. The other thing is to pay attention to how the fireplace is performing and acting. If you notice that there's smoke rolling into the house, reach out to your chimney sweep, make note of it. They may be able to offer you some tips to help you kind of combat that. So last thing you want is soot and smoke coming into the house where your family lives.
Yeah.
So yes.
That's hard to get out too,
Yes,
isn't it?
it is.
That's a hard thing to smoke and water both are no fun.
Not at all. No. You could be looking at a very large cleaning bill if you have a lot of smoke coming in the house. So definitely pay attention to those things.
Now that's for wood fireplaces. A lot of people also have gas fireplaces. Is there particular maintenance that people need to do for gas fireplaces to maintain a safe and healthy environment for that?
So again, with gas, if you've never had a gas fireplace, the recommendation is, or if you're just buying the home, the recommendation is have somebody out to inspect it right away. If it's something that you've been using for a while and it's working fine, we recommend just having it inspected every few years, just to make sure that the embers and the sand that are down in the bottom of the gas pan are holding up. They need to be refreshed every few years. And we'll do like leak testing to make sure that.
Now, do you do that refreshing, or is that something that the homeowner purchases and does on their own?
So it can be done on your own. We definitely recommend you buy the products that are recommended for your log sets. Sometimes it is just easier to go through us, and we do offer that service.
Okay. Now, I know there are a lot of places that do chimney sweeps and chimney things. How does a person determine if it's a good company? I mean, how do you find a good chimney sweep? I mean, it's not Mary Poppins. You're not up on the roof with the black top hats dancing around. How do we determine that? Who to go to, who to call?
So the best place to start is probably the CSIA, which is the Chimney Safety Institute of America's website. You can type your area code in right on their website. It will pull up the listed certified chimney sweeps in your area and what company that they're affiliated with. Okay. And that's a great starting point. And I mean, that's the key, is finding someone who's been certified through that CSIA. They're going to make sure that they're following a code of ethics that every chimney sweep who's certified does. And they're going to give you the most thorough and accurate inspection, which is what you want when you have fire in the home.
Sure, yeah. Anytime fire anywhere. Now I know that you're certified.
I am.
And other certifications?
So I'm also certified through the National Fireplace Institute of America for their wood burning specialist. That is a great certification. If you can find someone who has it,
Nate here
does
have it.
You can call me. I'd be happy to come out and look at your stuff. But that is a certification that shows that this person really has dug into the science of wood burning and what it means to have a fire in the house. They understand the pressures of the home. They understand how fire reacts and cooperates inside of a home. Great thing to have on their belt walking into your house.
So in other words, there's a lot more to fires than just striking a match, watching it, and blowing it out.
Absolutely. You know, and that kind of goes back to the seasoned wood thing. I mean, that's just a small part of it. Airflow, you know, how tight your home is, things like that make a huge difference.
And someone such as yourself can advise on that, correct?
Absolutely, yes. If we come in and you say, hey, I've been using this, I've had some smoke rolling in, we're not just going to look at the chimney, we're going to look at the entire house and see if we can get to the bottom of what's causing that issue.
Super. Well, again, this is Nate from Hancock Chimney Services in Grandville. Nate, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And thank you for joining me on We Live Here, We Love Here, We Work Here on